Hey guys, I'm Justin Boggs, the co-founder of Marketplace Valet. We help brands optimize and operate on Amazon. Since 2006, we have over 417,000 reviews as a seller. I'm here to discuss all things Amazon, solve problems, and answer common questions. Today's video is about breaking news: Amazon stops FBA prep services in 2026. What now? Let's get into it. Amazon has announced a major update that will affect all FBA sellers starting January 1st, 2026. Prep services, including item labeling, will no longer be offered. This decision was made public on July 28, 2025, and it applies across the board, including Amazon warehousing and distribution, global logistics, and the Send to Amazon portal. For years, Amazon's prep services were an important advantage for sellers. They allowed products to be shipped directly to fulfillment centers, where Amazon would handle labeling, polybags, and other compliance requirements. This convenience helped distinguish Amazon from platforms like eBay, where sellers had to manage these tasks on their own. With this service being discontinued, the responsibility now shifts entirely to sellers and their supply chain partners. According to Amazon, most sellers already manage their own prep and labeling, either through manufacturers or third-party providers. This change, they say, will allow fulfillment centers to operate more efficiently. However, many sellers are skeptical. Current reports show that shipments into FBA and AWD often take weeks, even months, to be fully received. Lost inventory and delays are already common issues, and removing prep services is unlikely to resolve them. One of the most critical aspects of this update is how it affects reimbursements. Starting January 1st, 2026, shipments that arrive without proper labeling or prep will no longer qualify for reimbursement if they are lost or damaged. This represents a significant shift in policy. Historically, between 1% and 5% of units and shipments are lost during transit and receiving. Without reimbursement eligibility, sellers could face substantial losses. Replaces. This raises an important concern. While Amazon has struggled with labeling accuracy in the past, sometimes relabeling items incorrectly, they are now removing that responsibility entirely. Sellers will need to ensure that all shipments are fully compliant before arrival, as there will be no safety net once the policy takes effect. So, what options remain? Sellers now have two paths: handle prep themselves or work with third-party service providers. Amazon has provided a list of vetted providers, but many experienced sellers also rely on independent 3PL partners. Regardless of the approach, it is now essential to have a reliable system in place to guarantee accuracy in labeling and packaging. The group most likely to be impacted are new sellers. Amazon's simplicity used to be one of its strongest appeals. Products could be sent in without extensive preparation, and Amazon would manage the details. That ease of entry will no longer exist. New sellers will need to familiarize themselves with labeling requirements, packaging compliance, and prep procedures before even sending their first shipment. While this update will not dismantle FBA, it does represent a shift in operational responsibility. Sellers should begin preparing immediately, either by negotiating prep services directly with suppliers or establishing relationships with trusted third-party logistics partners. Waiting until the deadline will likely create unnecessary risk and stress, particularly as demand for prep services increases at the end of the year. In conclusion, the removal of FBA prep services is a reminder that Amazon's ecosystem is constantly evolving. Sellers who adapt quickly by reinforcing their supply chain processes will minimize disruption, while those who delay may face financial and operational setbacks. The key takeaway is clear: preparation and compliance are now more critical than ever for maintaining smooth FBA operations. Replace. If you have any questions or need help growing your brand on Seller Central, feel free to check us out at marketplacevalet.com. Like and follow us for more helpful Amazon content. Thanks for watching this video.